Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name's Brittany, and definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Also, I am doing a giveaway, so you can enter to receive this shirt along with a spooky box. And all you have to do to enter is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below what you are going to be for Halloween. Now, this giveaway ends on Halloween. Halloween is the last day, so make sure that you go ahead, enter now, and that way you don't forget. And let's dive in. And it goes. I come from a small Midwestern town where you would think that nothing bad really happens. But the past year seems to prove otherwise. We had a teen girl get kidnapped and was missing for 88 days. A local kid stabbed a father and son in the park on Halloween. 2 car collisions, wiping out a Ma and Pa family restaurant off of our main road, and a few other oddball things for a town of 3,500 people. A few weeks ago, after the stabbing happened, we started locking the deadbolt on our door. Being that we live in the basement of our apartment building, we had never seen the point before because, well, it's a basement. No one really wants to go into a basement for anything. Because things have been getting weirder and weirder around town, might as well be safe than sorry. A couple of nights go by, and we are in the bedroom watching a movie. Our cat, who's laying on the end of the bed near the door, perks her ears up, looking out into the living room. We pause to hear what sounds like footsteps coming down the entry stairs. We stop the show and wait for a knock, expecting it to be a friend popping by. But nothing. Our cat continues to stare out of the room, but she's so nervous about everything, we ignore her and brush it off thinking it's the foundation settling. It is an old building and it makes a lot of sounds anyways. We hit play. Moments later, the doorknob rattles. Someone's trying to get in. My boyfriend grabs his pocket knife from the bedside, hops up, and quietly goes to the door. I silently follow behind him. About an inch gap between the floor and the door, so we could see if anyone was on the other side. But there was no shadow, and my boyfriend couldn't see anything through the peephole. We sit quietly in the dark living room for a while. We didn't hear anything more that night. A week had gone by since the weird incident happened, and every night since, we've heard footsteps down the stairs and the door rattling. I tried to rationalize and say maybe it's the upstairs neighbor we hear, or maybe it's finally cold enough, or the building is shifting more than normal. My boyfriend had lived in this apartment for 2 years before I moved in, and he said he knows all the sounds and is used to the daily noises. But the entry stairs and door rattling is new. I know we both sound paranoid, but with all that's happened in our town, can you really blame us? I don't think they sound paranoid. That would freak me out. I would not want to stay there if every night the door was rattling. I mean, like, I'm used to, like, footsteps and stuff, and when you're in an apartment, you do hear, footsteps and stuff, but the door rattling, that's not, like, a common noise. 2 weeks, and the sounds kept happening. And our cat had become more and more weary of the door. She no longer runs to us to say hello when we get home. She slowly creeps around the couch and looks to make sure it's us before running near the door. Our work schedules are different from one another, and I sometimes get home before my boyfriend does. And it being fall, it gets dark early, so we use a spotlight to light up the outside door. Well, one day, I got home shortly after dark, and the spotlight was on. My boyfriend sometimes comes home on lunch, so I thought nothing of it. I enter the stairway, get to our door, and unlock it. The cat is scared and hiding back by the kitchen. Comes running to me as soon as she realized that it was me. I look in the kitchen and didn't notice anything was used. So I texted my boyfriend asking if he stopped for the house for lunch. He replied, no. Why? I explained how the spotlight was on. And the cat acted like someone was there. He asked if the door was locked and I told him yes. I swear as soon as I told him that, I heard someone run up the stairs and out of the building. And me being the scaredy cat that I am, I quickly get to our door and deadbolt it. I sat in the living room with our cat till my boyfriend got home. A few hours later, I told him what happened. So he thought it would be a good idea to start locking the entry door as well. A day or two later, after the spotlight was on again, when neither of us had stopped by the apartment, whatever, no big deal, we felt safer because there were no more sound. One night we came home really late, like 1 a.m. late, and the spotlight was on. We got closer to the apartment entry and realized there was a person creeping around in between our building and the next door apartment building. They stood there watching us, not moving. Being uneasy about that, I moved as fast as I could to unlock the entry door. My boyfriend right behind me locks it after we both get in. We head to our apartment door. As we go inside, my boyfriend cuts the lights from the entrance hall and waits outside the apartment door to see if the person would try to get in. We waited 15 minutes before turning the hall light back on. I went out to the hall and asked him if he thought that was the reason behind all the oddities. He said, it could be, but I don't know. I just stood there and pondered things. I looked down the short hall to the left of our apartment door and noticed the closet under the entrance stairs. I got nervous and uncomfortable looking at it. But something told me to go open it and look. So I did, and I couldn't believe what I saw. There were cans of old food, bottles of various drinks, a blanket, and a couple of other random things. My boyfriend told our landlord. The landlord explained to the police what had happened. But the police won't do anything, so the landlord is securing the building a little bit better. But it's still only been a few weeks since all that was discovered, and I still get the chills and am scared about the what ifs. I actually had dealt with a squatter, not anywhere that I lived, but with my parents' house after my mom died. And that it's, at least in New York, a really big headache to get somebody evicted. Because if they are there, it's to prove, squatters have so much right in New York, and it's insane. It's ridiculous, honestly. But the fact that this person wasn't, the squatting in the apartment closet, I don't think really is super alarming, at least to the tenants, maybe more so the landlord, but not as much the tenants. However, the fact that this person was trying to get into their apartment, I think, is the more alarming piece of that, and trying to get into their apartment night after night after night. And I think that is the super alarming part. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll always say that people are much scarier than the paranormal. Don't forget to enter the giveaway and like this video and subscribe for me. It helps me so much, you guys. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye.